I for you the top 5 ways you can make yourself over $1 million plus in GTA 5 Online. Now, the 5 money methods I'm going to show you are all solo. That means every dollar you make is all by yourself. Now you don't want to miss the second money method because that one there makes me over $3 million in this video. That being said, let's jump right into this money grind. Now the first money method that can make you $1 million plus in GTA 5 Online is a KO Pickle heist. I love this heist. Now me personally, I don't ever go the subway. I usually just go the right way. I take the boat. You can do it any way you want to. Me personally, I like using this red boat and I like parking it right here in the jungle because listen, it's called VIP parking, right? Now, the reason why I don't do the submarine way because I can't swim. But first off here, I'm on a little challenge right here. I need to get the 2 gosh darn secondary loot. This guy first off is in my way. I gotta take this guy out. Listen, he's not gonna like what I'm about to do here. Bada boom, bada bing. Took him out pretty darn quick. Now to my left, if I turn my double chin too fast, I get whiplash. But look, there's a camera right there. Sir, not today. I don't want to be on camera. Now this point right here, I'm feeling good. I'm a little out of breath. I do smell like cottage cheese, but I'm getting through it. I'm trying to key this guy over here. I'm using terms, and I'm trying to night this guy. Bada boom, bada bing. And another camera. There's a lot of cameras here. What's this, Hollywood? Now the loot I'm going after because I think I have a couple brain cells, right? I want to get myself the gosh darn cane. It's right here in this little Pizza Hut. I said, know what? I need this right here. The reason why I took out the NPCs because they can see through walls. They have like special abilities. I can count every one of my fat pudgy fingers on my hand how many times I failed this heist for that one reason only. Is by the gosh darn NPC seeing me through a wall. Now as my secondary loot bag is getting half full, I'm feeling actually now pretty darn good, right? But now it's time to change my clothes because the smell of cottage cheese and hot tropical weather don't mix. Trust me, it don't mix at all. It's kind of like tuna fish and chocolate milk. Trust me, I've been on a toilet all night. So right now I'm changing my clothes. The reason why I do this because listen, now everybody thinks I'm like one of them. When you think about it, I'm pretty much an imposter right now, right? Right here, I'm like a scattered thunderstorm. I don't know where to go. I said, I gotta go back to this hangar because that's where my secondary loot is. But look right here, I gotta become forklift certified. Me, I can't even ride a gosh darn bike. I'm not gonna drive this thing. If you ever drove one of these, write in the comments below. How hard is it, 1 through 10? I'm gonna give it a 10 because I don't know how physics works. So right now, I'm gonna get these little boxes right here and push it against this wall because Rockstar decided to put the cane on the top level, meaning I gotta do a lot of things to get to it. So I had to make myself basically a ghetto gosh darn staircase right here, and I got myself into the cage match. In this cage match right here, I happen to find myself my secondary loot. Wow, you love what we're seeing right here. Now, I hope this take gets me a total of $500,000 because I can tell you this right here. You want to stay because I can tell you this right here. There's something juicy in the vault. I can tell you this right here. I'm probably the most luckiest man in a 5-mile radius. So right here, I'm sweating up a storm. I'm making sure I'm getting all that cane in my bag. My secondary loot bag is now 100% full. We got one of the bonuses complete, $402,000. Listen, I'm loving what I'm seeing. But it's time to get myself into the compound. I am feeling ecstatic right now. I got to steal this car right here. Has anybody ever got caught by stealing a vehicle in this game so far? I have gotten caught. They said, hold on, Dib, I know who you are now. If there's a way to fail this heist, I have done it. So while driving through Jurassic Fort right here, I want to make sure I don't hit any guards, anything, or crash into anybody's vehicle. Because trust me, I crashed in someone's vehicle before and I failed the heist. That is a no jokes. But right here, I'm driving through Jurassic Fort because, and listen, I need myself a vehicle. Now, if you know me, I like doing this heist a certain way. I don't like the submarine way because I can't swim in real life. Now the vehicle I'm talking about, it's this big old truck right over here. It might be scattered around the map somewhere. Someone might be driving it. Somebody's driving it. Well, you gotta night the person and get the gosh darn vehicle. You gotta make sure you get to the compound pretty fast before they see your body. So now I'm in the car. It's time to drive myself to the compound. I am not breaking any laws. I am not driving too crazy, but I am timed because we only got 15 minutes to complete this heist to get the elite challenge. I'm gonna press the horn like I have gosh darn road rage to the highest degree, and I say, know what, Dib? We're gonna let you in, alright? Now I infiltrated the toll bowl. Listen, nobody can see my gosh darn weapons. They do see it. Listen, it's not be a good time right here. Now I gotta watch out for this guy over here. I'm on an enhanced version of GTA 5 Online. Rockstar, there's supposed to be red cones. They don't have red cones. They have blue. I asked yourself, Deb, are you going to cause any problems? The turd got back in the toilet bowl. You think it's going to cause some problems? No, I'm just trying to get myself down the toilet bowl, right, and get myself far out of here. That's why I'm not going to night anybody here because I have a big heart. And listen, I can tell you right here, it's pounding pretty fast, and I'm out of breath, let me tell you. So now I'm going to wait for this guy to eventually walk down the stairs. I could take him out because I'll be honest, I'm a little fat and lazy. I'm telling you this right here, I'm not doing any of that. So time to get myself right here into the office. Listen, I love the show, never saw it. So time to get myself in this little gosh darn wall safe right here. Can we get up to $500,000, Rockstar? $3,000 off. Is this gosh darn heist nerfed? Every time I turn around and update, this thing's nerfed, I feel. So I use a Spy Kids device thing to get my fat fingerprints in, and look at this. Bada boom, bada bing. Got a success. Dip, what is in that vault? I want to know. Well, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. I opened the doors, and look at this. You wouldn't believe it, but I caught myself a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. Now he's in my fish tank. I said, can you give me the pink diamond? You got 3 wishes, right? And he got me the gosh darn pink diamond. Just joking. I don't know how I got the pink diamond. I don't know how I got this. It's like the second time in a row I got this thing. This is like when you order food from a fast food restaurant and you're in your car and you look at your bag and they give you extra food and you're not going to say anything because, listen, we all love extra food, right? Now, the technique I'm using right here, because I can tell you, so I'm pretty much a pro now to open this gosh darn little vault right here. It's like a breathing technique. Breathe in, then breathe out. Then eventually, that pink diamond is going to be mine, because I can tell you the truth. It's the second time seeing this thing in a row. This doesn't happen to someone like me. When's the last time you saw the pink diamond? I got it twice in a row. How many times in a row have you gotten it since they actually nerfed this thing to a gosh darn contact mission? Now it's time for me to leave this compound as John Cena would. I don't want to cause any problems. I want to be like a fly on the wall in a bathroom in Tennessee. Nobody knows I'm there, but I'm just soaking in all the gosh darn aroma right here. So now it's time to get myself out of here without a single problem. I do not want to lose a single dollar in this heist. I know some people like losing a couple of dollars because I like doing it a little aggressively. Me personally, if I did that move in real life, I wouldn't be here right now. But I'm gonna go through the front gate because I have integrity and I'm a polite human being, so I'm gonna go right through this gate right here. Now that I'm out like a Trout Club Scout, I'm gonna come over here and, you know, borrow this man's bike. It may not hit the bottom of the ocean eventually, but listen, that's why we have insurance. Now it's time to drive my gosh darn bike through the Jurassic period right here. Make sure I hit no trees or bushes or anything because I don't want to lose any money. Now right here, you actually said, Dib, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it. I actually got to get down there somehow, right? And right here is a high chance you're going to lose money once you jump off your bike. Kind of like how Luka Doncic always gets 20 free throws a night. Is it rigged? Maybe. Back there, it's right here. I'm making a lot of money. $1.7 million. And this is how we make ourselves millions of dollars in GTA 5 Line. This is the first money method. I'm about to show you in a little bit. The second money method, over $3 million I make. So I got the heist pass. I could have got myself close to $5 million if I was an octopus, but hey, I'm not one. Out of all the fees, I got myself so far $1.5 million. I got 100% of the cut because friends of mine are none. It took me 11 minutes to complete this heist because I like taking my time, right? I got 0 hacks failed and I got my secondary loot bag. Dib, listen, you got the pink diamond. I want to know how much you got in this whole entire heist. $1.6 million. That's one way to make yourself $1 million in GTA 5 Line, but this next method is the best ever, and trust me, you do not want to miss it at all. So right here, I'm at my hangar. To get yourself $1 million with your hangar is so darn easy. It's a little grind, but trust me, it's well worth it. So far, I made myself $30 million with the hangar. These are the rival CEOs in my gosh darn public session because I like selling my stuff in a public session. I always get this one right here, the medical supplies, the top 3 of these ones right there. Whenever I want to gosh darn get my crates, I usually go for this right here, a land mission. I get my nice Jeep right here and I call up my nice jet. I believe this jet right now at the time of making this video was actually on sale. I don't think it is anymore. Now, if you have yourself a gosh darn hangar and you have yourself the money to spend, I recommend the F-160 they get because this thing here is so good when you're doing your gosh darn crate missions. And you only get 1 crate at a time. That's the only hacking part. This mission right here, infiltrate the deal. I gotta show you this because it's so darn easy. Let me know in the comments below. Do you usually do hangar sale missions? I love doing them. Trust me, right now, since I have gosh darn GTA Plus, it's 2 times the money on it, so I make myself a lot more money than I usually would with this right here. So again, I'm gonna get myself the gosh darn crate. You can always destroy these trucks right here. This truck I'm going to destroy. Now the reason why I'm going to destroy it, they tell you to go get yourself a truck to bring this to your gosh darn hangar. They want you to drive it. I'm not driving it. If you actually destroy this little gosh darn trailer right here, eventually the gosh darn cargo is going to come out. You just scoop it up and bada boom, bada bing. Time to bring it back to your hangar. There's like a 4-minute delay between the gosh darn missions. Don't worry about that, but that's a-okay. So with 31 crates, I got myself over $2 million, actually $2.5 million. I will never sell air. You want to sell land because you always get yourself one vehicle. This is where the gosh darn rubber hits the road, no pun intended, because we're going to be driving around this whole entire map. Now there's 5 locations I need to go to. I'm in a public session with a lot of people in there. Now, I don't believe there's any modders on PC at the time being. So, on the enhanced version, everybody's out throwing hands the normal way. I'm talking about a presser, helicopter. You might find somebody on a bicycle trying to throw a sticky boy at you. Listen, I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it, but I do want to become a ghost organization because nobody's going to see me. Once that happens, I'm going to be clear for a little bit, around 3 minutes on the clock. I bet yourself, Div, why do you get the ghost organization for free? I have GTA Plus, so it comes with its perks, you know? So now I need to go to the first drop off. You might be asking yourself, Div, why are you not doing this in an invite only session? Why are you selling your hangar, the stuff that you took so long to get the crates for, in a public session? Well, the truth is, I want to get myself a bonus. Also, my spidey farts were tingling a little bit, and I said, well, hold on, someone's over here. This guy with a lot of letters, and he knows I have dyslexia, so I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna call him JP, and JP was closing in on me like a fat guy at a buffet closing in on those gosh darn crab legs. And trust me, I don't want to be nothing apart about this. So that made me do a detour. Listen, I usually stick to the road because I'm a nice human being, but today I said, you know what? off the road. There's a nice prison right here, a nice scenery we got going on over here. So I checked my mini map and there's a whole bunch of people by me. So my high blood pressure, sky high. To make matters worse, I cannot drive this car, whatever you name it. I don't care about it. Throw it in the gosh darn dumpster. Like, no jokes, I can't drive this car at all. It's always slipping and sliding and whatnot. But the first location right here. Oh, I got a minute left on the clock in my ghost organization. Listen, I'm feeling pretty darn good right here. I'm going to deliver the first package. Tremendous. Now, where's the second spot? Oh, it's right at the mountain over here. Listen, you like to see everything close together. When stuff is scattered around like a gosh darn digital fart, it's just not worth it. It just makes your high blood pressure go sky high, that I can tell you. So now my second spot I need to go to is right up this mountain over here. I can see it in the distance. And I can tell you the truth, this car I cannot drive. It's doing backflips. It's doing front flips. It's actually walking sideways. It's like a crab out of water. Listen, a lot of problems are happening right now, and I'm getting scared by the second because my gosh darn ghost organization is about to go to zero. That's why I called a big L. I said, yo, Lester, get me off the radar for a minute. Even if it doesn't make me get off the radar, it makes me feel a little better about myself. I gotta know, does this actually get off the radar for you? For my gosh darn supplies right here? I just want to know because I don't know if it actually does. Nobody's messing with me, so maybe it works, right? So my next location is by the dam. There's a lot of things, a lot of challenges. I honestly tell you the truth, if I was able to drive a boat over this car at this time being of this mission right here, I would. My time is about to run out, so everybody in the whole entire session is gonna know that I'm doing a gosh darn cell mission. And I tell you this right here, I'm not sure if luck is gonna be on my side today. Next time that leprechaun still in my fish tank, maybe it'll grant me the second wish, right? So right here is a gosh darn third crate I'm gonna deliver right here. Getting close to the city, my high blood pressure is going sky high. I got two locations right here, and there's a guy next to them. And I think he might be after me because he turned his head towards me. Listen, time to take that another detour because I am not taking the roads. I'm going to take my chances between tigers, lions, trains, and twigs. Now, right over here, I had to be somewhat careful because I didn't want to fly off a gosh darn ledge and land in the gosh darn ocean because if that happened, I would have screamed and turned off my game and probably never played this ever again. Could you imagine somebody destroying 50 crates for your gosh darn hangar? Imagine that. I would never play this game ever again. And right here, I'm just trying to avoid the water like real life because I'm not getting any water. I can tell you that right here. So look over here. This is a tremendous spot. I got the NPCs just being annoying the whole entire time trying to hit me. I almost drove my car into the ocean too. I had to be very careful right here because you ever get this spot and you press the gas too hard, you press the brake too slow, listen, you're going to be a boat. But the time has come. The time is now. I have one more crate left. I still can't drive this vehicle. I think I'm out of the woods just yet. I'm pretty sure nobody cares that I'm doing a gosh darn cell right here in this gosh darn lobby. It's usually on console that cares the most, but I'm not too sure about that because later on in the video, I'm going to show you something that I didn't like because people were coming at me pretty harsh in this game. But the home run is right there. You can see it in the distance. I am so close, yet so far from this gosh darn smoke popping up. Once I deliver the package, I can get myself out of here and get myself the money. Now, since remember this right here, I have GTA Plus at the time being, so that means I got myself double money and RP right here in the gosh darn hangar cells. Now, with double money and RP, to get myself $1 million is only 17 crates, $31. Let's see how much I get actually in a public lobby. I get myself $3.7 million. You just love to see it. Now, my third money method, I woke up in sleep paralysis. You ever had that before? Literally one night I was sleeping and I started screaming and I couldn't move. I think I saw aliens in the room. But right here's a pro tip for me and you. Listen, if you want to get yourself discounted armor, come over here to this guy and say, you know what? I need some armor. He's gonna give you a little discount because listen, this is in-house stuff right here. We love what we're seeing. Now, the third money method that can make you a cool crisp $1 million in GTA 5 Online is don't mess with Dr. Dre. Listen, this mission I'm about to show you the most easiest way to get it done. You can get this done literally in like 5 to 6 minutes. Again, I'm not good with math or time, even though time and math doesn't exist. Do I exist? Is time real? I don't know what's going on, but I do know this right here. I'm gonna make myself $1 million in this mission. Listen, the third money method, $1 million in my pocket. I gotta go down the gosh darn road to the train station place. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Now, I'm gonna take my little SUV over here. I'm gonna take a little detour. Listen, I love the detours in this game. It's called the special route, right? Because I'm not taking all day going around buildings and whatnot. I'm gonna take little secret routes to the gosh darn walls, like Harry Potter went through a train station, right? Now we're looking for the location where a good old friend Johnny's located because he has, I think, Dr. Dre's freaking iPhone or something, his iPod. I don't know, maybe a CD player. I don't know what they're listening for. Literally, no jokes. I play no sound at all when playing this game. I honestly don't know why I'm going after this man. I'm starting to think because he has his CD player. And these guys here don't want me getting a CD player because I have extra batteries for it. Don't you remember those days? And right here, I'm not scared. I get myself out of the train because I'm not scared and prepared. I'm ready to throw hands. Is this a low IQ move? You asked me that. Do you see my health going down a lot? Yes. So this actually is a low. Stay in that train. Don't you dare get out of there. Actually, I found this to be a lot easier. This actually might be pseudoscience right here. I don't know. But I feel like it's a lot easier when I'm outside of the trainer here, throwing hands instead of inside. I feel like inside, it takes them a lot longer to spawn. I'm actually surprised these gosh darn SUVs popped up right here. But I'm going to take out these guys, right? Then eventually, after a minute or two, the NPC stopped because he said, you know what? The batteries for the gosh darn Dr. Dre's gosh darn CD player isn't worth it. And I can't agree anymore with it, right? Now it's time to get my Kankos all the way to the airport. Now right here, I made it to the airport. But I'm going to show you how to complete this a lot easier. I actually thought this was patched because I couldn't do this before on the legacy version of GTA 5 on PC. It just looks a little bit shinier. I just gotta say it. I don't think it's that enhanced when you think about it. I'm ready for GTA 6. Are we not? Now it's time to get this gosh darn little mini heist Dr. Dre CD player contract thing complete because we need $1 million in our bank account, right? So after taking care of these NPCs because they started looking at me at the wrong gosh darn angle. I'm like, sir, can you not? I started destroying these little gas tanks to my left. Once they're fully destroyed and these NPCs to my right were taken care of because they're like mosquitoes. They keep on getting my neck. There's like so many over here to the right. We're totally going to avoid them all because we want nothing to do with these people because they're very mean and they hit every shot. I'm going to jump right here on top of this tanker. And now I thought this was patched. It's not. It let me right in. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool, right? So now back here, you're not supposed to be going back here. I don't know why Rockstar hasn't put a visible wall here yet. They do put a visible wall right there. I don't care because GTA 6 is coming soon. Now, if you think GTA 6 is going to be delayed, look at this man right there. First off, Johnny J, going to pop right there. He's a ghost now. If you think GTA 6 is going to be delayed, put a good old D in the comments below. I don't think it's going to be delayed. I'm one of those people that don't think it, right? I think about good stuff, right? So now walking up the stairs, I'm somewhat out of breath, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm somewhat stuck between a rock and a hard place. But up here, you know, Johnny, listen, sir, I need that CD player. So he said, you know what, Dib? I'm going to get down on my gosh darn knees and give you my CD player. And we both start floating. And I pick him up when he's down because I'm that kind of person. I bring out to Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre's happy to see him. But then eventually I got to drive Dr. Dre back home. This is a highlight of the mission right here. So if you want to, just for fun, you can drive your car right in the ocean. Just for fun. You can do it. I've done it once. And I asked yourself, Dib, why would you do such a thing? It's called free will. Like right here, I got my good old Charizard shotgun out. I'm like, I can do it. I can do it to this man right here if I want to. But I'm like, no what? I made it this far in life. Not gonna do it. So Dr. Dre crop dusts me and he leaves on his gosh darn airplane. He says, "No, Dib, mission passed. Give yourself $1 million and a pat in the back." That's pretty darn good. $1 million right there for a third money method. But the fourth money method right here, I make myself $1 million plus, but I do run into some problems. And that's over here at my nightclub. You might be asking yourself, Dib, how much money do you actually have? I have a whopping $826,000 right there. Made myself over $62 million with the gosh darn nightclub. I'm going to sell this to the public session because I have a lot of problems. I can tell you straight here, Rockstar is going to spawn the stuff you need a mile away from you. Rockstar, if you're watching, and we know you're not, why is this so far away from the nightclub? It used to be parked right next to it. I gotta literally travel a mile to get to this gosh darn truck right here. Now, right here, my truck is heavily armored, but my gosh darn anxiety is way up there because this whole entire lobby, there's a lot of people in here, and they're pretty darn aggressive right here. And all my cells are in the city, meaning high blood pressure is gonna touch the moon. Now, once the gosh darn clock goes off over here to my right, I go to the Ghost organization. Again, I got it free because I have GTA Plus. When I'm in a situation here in a public session with probably modders and probably a lot of aggressive players, Ghost organization is a gosh darn guarantee because, you know, you don't want to get night-nighted, that I can tell you. Even though my truck is somewhat equipped for these kind of things right here, listen, I'm not going to risk it. I do have these missiles on my truck, but I don't know how to use them. And every time I turn around, I think I shoot one. Also, I have landmines that come back in my truck. And look, we got some traffic here. We have some traffic in the game. We'll go right around it, though. Now, the first delivery was right down the road from me. I was somewhat happy about this. I'm like, okay, this is going to be pretty darn good. I don't see any players around me, so I'm feeling actually ecstatic at this point. I'm feeling real good about myself. I'm like, this is going to be an easy sell. Because first off, players that mess your stuff up in 2025, what do you get from it? I want to know. You don't get anything for it. So I'm like, all right. Second location over here, but there's a guy sitting there. What's he doing? Does he know something I don't know? So right here, I'm going to drive to the location, but I'm just trying to figure out if this guy's a modder. Even though people told me in my comments, there's nobody on PC yet that has mods for the enhanced version, which I'm not sure if that's true. My luck, it probably isn't true, and I'm going to get destroyed. Also, there's a helicopter in here. There's a plane. There's a oppressor, but this guy over here was destroying stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I got to get out of here because he's destroying my product. So I eventually drove to the next location where I dropped my package off. Eventually went to the third location right over here, backed my good old truck right here and delivered it the right way, right? This is called the FedEx way. When you have a big package, they deliver it in the gosh darn driveway this way. Oh, wait, look at this right here. I'm going to assess the details around me. There's a lot of NPCs right here in this spot. And listen, this is when it starts getting a little scary on my end. So I have this guy over here popped out of nowhere. Let's call him Ted. Ted, I'm not sure if he's an aggressive player. Again, I can't use my missiles on my truck. I am using landmines because I am not trusting anybody in a 5-mile radius in this game. And for some odd reason, I'm not sure if actually Ted's getting hit by my landmines. I know other NPCs' cars are, and I'm not sure if this guy's trying to throw sticky gosh darn boys on my gosh darn truck, or he's giving me the finger, I think he was giving me the finger. Actually, might have been a sticky boy. How did I get this guy out of my gosh darn way? So I said, no, what, sir? Not today. And guess what? Night-nighted him. And I don't think he liked that. I don't think he liked that at all. What am I supposed to do? Let him throw sticky boys onto my truck and I know where my gosh darn stuff gets destroyed? Not happening, right? I gotta get somewhat ready because I know he's gonna come back with a fury. And I can tell you this right here, I'm gonna be well equipped for this thing, that I can tell you. So now I'm going to my 4th location right here. I'm actually getting my foot on the pedal so hard to get to the location because now I think I had the U.S. Army after me. Look right here. There's like 40 gosh darn planes, 40 oppressors, all waiting for yours truly. So over here, I'm coming to Simeon's old parking lot saying, Simeon, take this as a guy in a jetpack. Listen, it's crazy out here. Now to the last location where you know who was sitting there before. Yeah, that guy. I'm hoping that guy's not there anymore. Maybe he's fishing. Maybe he's just out for a chat with his good old friends. I'm panicking right now, so I can't get my ghost organization right now. Rockstar, maybe make this a little quicker, right? I paid for GTA Plus. Maybe a 2-minute countdown on that thing. Now, you see here, I have an army after me now. I have a helicopter. I have a gosh darn plane. Listen, they're going to try to destroy my product. I'm getting a little scared right now. I can tell you the truth right here. This helicopter tried getting me. Well, looks right here. He actually didn't use missiles. I don't know why this guy didn't use them. I don't think they can lock onto me if I'm not mistaken because I got some stuff on there. Something just exploded behind me. So the helicopter missed, and this guy here is going to try dropping bombs on me. Look at him. I don't know what's going on. This happens to be the most craziest cell I ever done in like the last couple of years. I never had these many people come after me. Make it even worse, it's raining out, so that means hydroplaning. I had to get right here. I'll make sure that other guy is not there. He's not there. Oof. I can tell you this right here. My fat sweat was sweating sweat. That's how badly I was sweating right here. So now after that gosh darn journey, I'm curious, how much am I going to get in this public cell right here? I hope it's actually worth over $1 million. Originally was $800,000, but there's a lot of people in this lobby right here, as we could tell, right? I got myself $1.1 million right there. Wow, I love it. I love it so much. But wait, we got one final money method in GTA 5 Online to get ourselves $1 million, and that's over here at the bunker. Now, over here at my bunker, I have a full entire stock right here. I'm going to invite only session right here because my heart can't take it anymore. Also, I don't do sell missions for bunkers in public session due to how many vehicles they're going to give you right here. So I'm going to do right here, sell the stock to Los Santos, $1 million plus. You love to see it. Now, the mission you want to get is this mission right here, my first time. That gosh darn 2 blue trucks. Now, I got myself around 23 minutes to complete this cell right here. The 2 blue trucks right here, as you can see, are by far one of the most easiest missions you can get for your bunker. Now, one thing you gotta watch for when you're doing a cell mission right here, it happened to me a couple times. My truck landed in the gosh darn ocean. You ask yourself, Deb, how does that happen? I usually hit a police car, or I hit a guardrail, and then I go flying to another dimension, and I end at the bottom of the gosh darn ocean, and my gosh darn luggage is destroyed. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right here, you're built differently. I thought you're built differently if you're doing these cells right here in a public session, because you're gonna have a lot of vehicles, especially if you're doing a solo. You're built very differently. I give you all the respect because me, I would never do that for this right here. Everything else, yes, but this right here, never. Seriously, I'm just driving my truck over here, no problems arising. Only thing I gotta worry about is the NPCs. One time, maybe I got hit by this train. Is the train even coming when I'm doing this? I don't know, but I think I probably got hit by it, probably. I usually bring you to the docks. One to the side over here, on the other side, me, it's over here. And watch out for these police cars. Listen, they're like mosquitoes. They don't give up. When you start sweating, they come after you. Pro tip I usually do when I get close and personal to the first destination, I usually call my helicopter, my oppressor, because I can get back to the second truck a lot faster. Even though I have 18 minutes on the clock, it gives me enough time to drive back. I want to get done a little bit faster right now. So the first gosh darn truck was delivered. Time to fly back to the second truck and do the same exact thing over again. That's exactly what I did. I got out of my helicopter, I got into my truck, and I drove carefully because you just never know when your truck meets the ocean. So I delivered the last truck right here and giving myself $1 million plus. You love to see it. But if you're not satisfied with this and you want to know how to make money just starting off in GTA 5 Online, check out this video right here. I show you exactly how to do that right now in GTA Online. I'll catch you on it.